Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Jacksonville. Welcome to the new week. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Monday, January 12th. The $1.4 billion renovation of Everbank Stadium, home to the Jaguars, has run into $100 million in cost overruns since construction began last February. While the Jaguars will absorb most of the extra costs, team president Mark Lamping says the final amount is still in flux. The stadium will reduce capacity this year before the team temporarily moves to Orlando's Camping World Stadium in 2027. Meanwhile, team owner Shad Khan is pushing forward with nearby developments, including a Four Seasons Hotel and a potential revival of the long-stalled Lot J project. Read more about this in the Jacksonville Daily Record. Jacksonville saw a notable rise in business travel to close out 2025, coinciding with the Jaguars' strong playoff push. According to travel firm Corporate Traveler, flights booked by corporate travelers into Jacksonville rose 17% year over year in November and December. The trend reflects a growing sportscursion movement where business trips are combined with major sporting events. Jacksonville's surge aligns with similar upticks in cities like Denver and Seattle during local team playoff runs. Most travelers came from Detroit, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, and Baltimore. Read more about this in the Business Journal. At the University of North Florida, recent salary data reveal that 14 top administrators received raises totaling over $412,000 since May of last year, outpacing the $300,000 set aside for roughly 250 faculty raises. The average administrative increase was over $29,000, with some executives receiving boosts of more than $60,000. By contrast, most faculty saw just $1,200 added to their salaries. The United Faculty of Florida UNF chapter called attention to the disparity, though the university says it continues efforts to address wage gaps and retain talent. Read more about this in the UNF Spinnaker. The Jacksonville City Council Rules Committee has advanced legislation requiring future council officer installation ceremonies to be held in publicly owned buildings. The measure, introduced by council member Matt Carlucci, comes after council president Kevin Carrico hosted his installation at a private venue, an approach Carlucci says could limit public accessibility. While some current and former council presidents expressed concerns about limiting venue options, others supported the bill's emphasis on transparency and inclusivity. The full council is expected to vote on the measure tomorrow. You can read more about this at Florida Politics. And as Florida lawmakers prepare for the 2026 legislative session, House Speaker-designate Sam Garrison says regulating artificial intelligence and data centers will be among the most debated issues, second only to property tax reform. Garrison, a Clay County Republican, told WJCT's First Coast Connect that AI regulation crosses party lines and could strain Florida's infrastructure without strict oversight. Governor DeSantis is proposing a Citizens' Bill of Rights for Artificial Intelligence, emphasizing consumer protections and strict regulation of AI-related data centers. Garrison supports some oversight, but remains cautious about overreach and state-level incentives. Read more about this at Jacksonville Today. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeupjax.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupjaxfl. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Jacksonville.